She's not bored because you're too quiet. She's bored because your silence has no weight. You talk too much. You explain too fast. You perform when you should simply be still, because here's what she's actually craving: a man who can sit in silence and make her feel everything. Don't skip this. You've been told to be confident, to be funny, to say the right things, to talk your way into her heart, but no one told you the truth. She's not turned on by your words. She's turned on by your presence. And the most powerful way to express that presence? Silence. Not cold silence, not distant silence, but deep, grounded, masculine silence. The kind that makes her lean in without knowing why. Let's break this down. Point number 1, masculine silence equals grounded confidence. When a man can sit in silence without flinching, without reaching for a joke, without trying to prove something, it says one thing loud and clear: I am enough. Most men rush to fill quiet moments because they think they'll lose her attention. But here's the truth. She's not testing your words. She's testing your nervous system. Can you sit still and just be? Can you make eye contact without cracking a joke to ease the tension? Can you let her speak and not immediately respond with something clever? If you can, she'll feel it, because that stillness, that patience, that calm control, it tells her you're a man who doesn't chase approval. You're a man who leads with presence, and that's magnetic. Point number 2, she's watching how you hold the silence. You think the silence is awkward, but she's paying attention to something deeper. She's noticing if you shift your body, if you nervously glance away, if you overtalk just to feel in control. But if you hold your posture, if your breathing is slow, if you simply hold eye contact and let the moment breathe, she feels something rise inside her. Curiosity, tension, desire, because you're not reacting. You're not scrambling. You're just there, solid, unshaken, unbothered. And in a world full of noise, that kind of silence is a storm. Point number 3, silence builds sexual tension. Most guys talk themselves out of attraction. They compliment too early. They explain too much. They dump their emotions too fast. But sexual tension isn't built by more words. It's built in the pause, the space between her teasing comment and your calm, confident smile. The moment when you lock eyes, say nothing, and just let her feel it. That kind of silence, it makes her heart beat faster. It makes her breathe differently. It makes her want to lean closer, just to hear what you might say. Because now you're not giving her answers. You're giving her experience, a feeling she can't name, but doesn't want to end. Point number 4, say more with your body than with your mouth. You don't need a perfect line. You don't need rehearsed stories. You need awareness, the way you sit, the way your eyes hold hers, the way you move, slowly, deliberately, without rush. These things speak louder than any compliment. They tell her, I am not here to impress you. I am here to enjoy you. That calm, rooted body language, it says everything. I see you. I want you, but I do not need to chase you. And that balance between interest and control, that's where attraction lives. Point number 5, silence is not awkward. It's dominant. You were taught to fear silence, to fill it, to fix it, to soften it with words. But the man who owns silence owns the room, because silence, when paired with intention, is power. It's leadership. It's control without force. It's tension without need. When you can sit with a woman, say nothing, and still radiate certainty, she feels safe, but also challenged. She feels drawn in, but not in control. And that emotional contrast, that's what makes her crave you. Final truth. She's not bored because you're too quiet. She's bored because you're not still, not grounded, not radiating masculine tension. You're talking to fill space instead of letting the space do the talking. So next time you're with her, try this. Don't rush. Don't explain. Don't chase the next line. Just breathe. Hold her gaze and trust the moment. Because when your silence carries weight, she listens closer. She opens up. She starts to feel something that can't be spoken, only experienced. And that's when she gets turned on, not by your words, but by your silence.